YouTube and welcome back to my channel this afternoon. Today's video is going to be an empties video and they are definitely one of my most highly requested videos on my channel and they are also one of my favorites to film. So I just want to mention before I jump into the products that I do have both Olivia and Sebastian in my room while I'm filming because my sister is down in Florida visiting her husband at the current moment. He's there for work for the next couple months, so she took advantage of this long holiday weekend and left me in charge with Sebastian, which I absolutely love and adore, but I know they're going to be a bit noisy in the background, so I do apologize in advance. I just don't like creating them. I don't think it's fair and I think it's kind of selfish on my part. So now with that said, let's just jump into the products. So this is my empties bin and you guys know that I always have a ton of products. So the first product is this Papulis Pro Series Ultra Vibrant Color and this is in the shade 6RR Runway Red. It looks like this and I really enjoyed using this shade. I dyed my hair quite a few weeks ago, so this is not a true representation of what it looks like. I actually plan on re-dyeing my hair this shade since I bought two when I purchased this and I really love the color. It's the most vibrant red I've ever got from an at-home box kit. The one thing I do have to mention is that number one, it does fade pretty fast. Like the original shade only lasts for the first week and then my hair starts getting brassy and like that orangey color, which I really don't like, which is pretty much what I'm rocking at the current moment. And the other thing is that this hair dye, when it gets on your skin and on your baby hairs, it literally took me almost a week of washing my hair every single day for that color to fade off my skin. So I would recommend be extremely careful if you're going to use these hair care products. I know that this London Luxe line is meant for like super vibrant, like black hair, red hair, blonde hair. So it's very extreme, but I really like the color and I definitely am going to go ahead and repurchase this. It's just that right now I'm kind of debating after the next time I dye my hair, which will probably be sometime this weekend, about possibly going back to black. I know my mom and like my grandma are probably super excited if they saw this, but I just think the red is so much upkeep and at the same time I feel like dyeing my hair every 4 to 6 weeks is definitely damaging it and I feel like I want it to be a little bit more moisturized and nurtured and cared for. So if you guys have any opinions about whether or not you like the red or whether or not you like the black, I don't necessarily know if I've ever been black on my channel. I can't remember. I think I have though. Then just leave a comment down below and let me know. So the next product is this Herbal Essence Hydrolicious and Volume Boost Conditioner and it looks like this. You guys know my feelings on this conditioner. It is one of my holy grail conditioners from the drugstore. I absolutely love it. It smells like peaches and cream. It's the best conditioner I have ever used from the drugstore and definitely one of the top conditioners that I've ever used ever. So I picked this up on drugstore.com because I can never find it at drugstores. Like I don't think they carry it anymore in the drugstore. So usually I'll order at least 2 of them when I place an order through drugstore.com. No, I'm not affiliated with them, but I love shopping on their website. It's like having a Walgreens, a CVS, and all those drugstores all wrapped up at the tips of your fingertips. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and repurchase this. It works amazing. It makes my hair super soft and it detangles. Sometimes I don't even have to use a leave-in detangling spray. So yes, I would definitely recommend this and I am definitely going to repurchase this next time I make an online purchase. The next product is this Suave Professional Sea Mineral Infusion Conditioner and this is the to volumize as well as Bumble and Bumble one and it looks like this. This smells amazing. Now I did use one of these up I think in my last empties video and you guys know how much I love these Suave Professionals in the gold packaging. This whole entire range of hair care products, whether or not it be the Sea Mineral or the Moroccan Infusion or the there's a couple other ones that are just, oh my goodness, they all work amazing. It pretty much just depends on whether or not you have like normal hair or dry hair. They're geared towards certain types of hair and whatever issues you have going on with your hair. But overall, I absolutely love this line and I would probably go ahead and repurchase this. It's just that right now I am using the Moroccan infusion one, and I think just because that was the first one I ever tried from the whole entire line, that one is always the one I go back to. It's my favorite. So, but I would highly recommend this. It left my hair very moisturized without weighing it down and making it feel like greasy and oily at the roots. So really great conditioner, and you can't beat the price. These are usually at CVS 2 for $3. No, 2 for $6. There we go, $3 a piece. Once again, I have another conditioner. You guys know I've been trying to treat my hair like nicer. There we go. And this is the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask. You guys know this has a huge cult following here on YouTube, and I want to say I go through at least one of these maybe once a month. But I have to admit, the reason you would never see them in my previous videos is because my sister would always take it out of my bathroom and bring it into her bathroom, and then when she finished it, she always chucked it. So we use a lot of the same hair care products, but some of the products that she has to use, like she'll use this pretty much on a daily basis because she has platinum blonde hair and she bleaches it, so it really needs extra TLC. But you guys know the deal with this mask. As you can tell, it's empty, but it smells amazing. It works amazing. The only, I guess, little tiny bit of a negative aspect is that it's pricey. I picked mine up at TJ Maxx and it's still $19.99, and I can go through one of these tubs if I used it every single day in like 2 weeks. But this stuff usually lasts me a month. I've already gone ahead and repurchased it, and I got the like economy size of the tub, so it's a lot bigger than this one, and it's in my shower right now. It just works amazing for your hair. If you do have the extra money to spend on luxury hair care, I'd skip the shampoo, I'd skip the conditioner, and I would just go for a like deep repair mask that you can use once a week or twice a week, because it does work fantastic. And my hair, even though it doesn't look like it right now, is proof that this mask works. All right, moving on. I saved these, but I didn't finish them, and I threw them away. This is the Assured 100% Pure Cotton swabs. And I don't remember where I got these. I almost want to say I got these at a dollar store because I had to run in and get some water the other, like a couple weeks ago. But these, and I was out of Q-tips and I kept forgetting to get them every time I went to Target. So I just picked up a pack of these. They were terrible. I could never even imagine not liking a Q-tip, but these just sucked. Like, I didn't want to say that word, but they just stink. So they were like, the bar part without like the cotton on the end was hollow, and they bent, and they were small, and like it barely looked like they had any cotton on the end. So I just chucked them, and I went ahead and purchased the Q-tip brand because those are the ones I always go for. But yeah, now we're gonna buy those again. They were terrible. Moving right along, I have 2 of these Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. One is a 21 pack and one is a 25 pack. The reason why I have 2 is because I keep one in my bag when I go away for the military, and yes, I do wear makeup in the military. No, it's not, it doesn't look like this. I don't have wing liner all the way out and false lashes, but I like to wear a little bit of makeup. Just because I'm in a uniform doesn't mean that I can't have just a little bit of foundation and maybe a little bit of bronzer and maybe a neutral lipstick, but that's it, and mascara. And eyeliner. Okay, so from that description, it sounds like I wear a lot, but I don't. But I like to take these with me because they're super easy to just take off my makeup at the end of the day. Usually it's a really long training day and we don't get finished up until very late at night. So if I'm not showering that evening and I'm showering the next morning, I just like to make sure I take off my makeup because I feel like drill weekends tend to be a little bit stressful, and sometimes my skin has a tendency to react bad, and I get like not breakouts, but I get irritated and like inflamed skin the next couple of days. So, and the other one is just the one I keep in my bathroom. I take my makeup off with these every single day. I know they're not the most eco-friendly type of makeup remover, but they're just super convenient. I did go ahead and purchase a cleansing oil, which you'll see in my next haul. But for now, I really like these, and I just can't imagine I'm just going to stop buying them. So highly recommend them. I definitely already went ahead and repurchased these. And going along with makeup remover, these are the Sephora Cotton Soft Touch Cotton Pads. There are 35 pads in this package. I love these. They're one of my favorites. but my favorite definitely being the Muji cut cotton. That's my holy grail cotton. I know you're thinking I'm weird because I have a holy grail cotton pad, but these are really good. They don't disintegrate and they don't leave little fuzzies and pillies when you're taking off your eye makeup or when you're taking off your nail polish. I sometimes use them with toner, but I don't tone my skin very often because I have very oily skin and I don't like sucking out all the moisture in my face. So, and then the last makeup removing product I have is this Maybelline Clean Express makeup remover. This is the Ultra Gentle Express Removes Even Waterproof Mascara. So it looks like this, and you guys know that I really like this stuff. The Neutrogena one is my holy grail, but I definitely have to admit, this is a really good makeup remover, and it does remove a waterproof mascara, even though I don't normally tend to wear waterproof, but I have recently because I've been trying out a couple high-end mascaras, and this stuff is no joke. It takes it off, and just by wearing waterproof the last couple of weeks, I realized I hate taking off waterproof mascara. It's like, this makes it easy, but at the same time, no matter what, you still wake up the next morning with raccoon eyes, and it's like, whoops. So I'll definitely go ahead and repurchase this. It's just that right now I am working on a Neutrogena one, and it works just as well in my opinion. It is my favorite. These are probably like super comparable. I don't know about necessarily if the ingredients are similar, but the way they remove makeup, and you guys know I wear a full face of makeup, this works amazing. And then the next product is this Ahava Mineral Shower Gel. It looks like this. You guys know this is my holy grail high-end shower gel, and I love this stuff. It smells super clean and fresh and a little bit like sweet and citrusy and florally, but it's not overpowering by any means. It lingers on the skin a tiny bit, and it has these super micro exfoliant beads that once you lather on your loofah, it exfoliates your skin without drying it out. So I've already gone ahead and repurchased this. I really absolutely love this stuff. It smells fantastic, and I can find these usually at TJ Maxx and Marshalls sometimes. They're $9.99. You can't beat the price. The retail price though is, it's a bit much. It's like $30 for 17 fluid ounces, and that's a lot. That's the same price as a Lush body wash, I believe. I believe they're like $28 or $29. So I already went ahead and repurchased this, and I would highly recommend this if you like a luxury body wash, I guess, in my opinion. But this stuff smells fantastic, and I've been using it for years, so I'm not gonna fix something when it's not broken. And then I have this Tree Hop Shea Sugar Scrub, and it's in the scent Hawaiian Cookie? I don't know how you pronounce it. Oops, and I almost dropped it. So it looks like this. This has a cult following on YouTube as well. This one smelled like something that I grew up with, like a candy or a body lotion or something. But I realized that I'm not huge into sweet scents. I like more of a floral scent. So I'm not going to go ahead and repurchase this one. The one that I really like from this line is, I believe, the almond one, and then I just like the regular original one, but this one was just a little, the scent was a little off for my liking, so I'm not going to go ahead and repurchase it. But this, a body scrub just in general, is fantastic if you are into sunless tanning, and you know how when you use self-care you gotta exfoliate or else it's like patchy around your elbows and like around your dry spots. I highly recommend this right now. I haven't gone ahead and repurchased it because my good friend Meg here on YouTube, Meg's Makeup 8, actually got me a Body Shop exfoliant, and that is the one I'm in the process of using at the current moment, so I don't have a need. And I've been trying, keyword trying, really hard not to buy excessive amounts of skincare, body care, makeup care, all that fun stuff until I finish using up the ones that I have, because I am a shopaholic slash hoarder of anything and everything beauty related. So, oh, and that almost fell. And then, speaking of Meg's Makeup 8, this is the Giovanni Blackberry and Coconut Milk Ultra Repair Shampoo, and this is for damaged over processed hair, and it looks like this. Megan got this for me in our beauty swap, and I really like this shampoo. It smells like blackberry ice cream, and I like the scent, and it doesn't necessarily linger, but it's just not a scent I guess I would really gravitate towards, if that makes any sense. So this stuff works amazing for my hair. I definitely am interested in trying out more Giovanni hair care products. I did try some of their conditioners within the last like couple months. You saw them in my Empties video, and you guys know that the conditioner did not nourish. Granted, it was a very light conditioner, but it didn't nourish my hair at all. But this shampoo was amazing, and I have damaged over processed hair, so I am like giving you a 110% honest review on this. I'm definitely going to go ahead and repurchase this once I am done using up some of the shampoos that I'm currently using. I'm using a Jason and then a Lush shampoo, and I'm actually mixing them together, and it is fantastic. So, and then for body care, I have this Pacifica Mediterranean Fake Body Wash. It looks like this. I love Pacifica products, but you guys know that the body washes have been a miss for me, and unfortunately this one's kind of a miss as well. The scent is just so potent and strong in my opinion. Like, I don't know if it's because it's super concentrated or if it's because it's fruit extracts and this is more on the all natural side, but these scents are like Bath and Body Works or Yankee Candles, like smushed into a body wash. That is how potent. Like this, if you open this and just left it in a room, you would think it was a candle. It has a scent throw that takes up the bathroom and then like spreads among the rest of my condo. So I'm not gonna go ahead and repurchase this. I did like the scent, but it's just way too strong and overpowering for my liking. Like, I don't want to be like, I feel suffocating in Mediterranean fake scent when I'm showering. So I'm not gonna go ahead and repurchase this. I think I'm actually just gonna stop purchasing Pacifica body washes. But I do love a lot of their other skincare products, and I love their lip balm. It is one of my all-time favorites. So nothing against this brand, but this product I'm not going to go ahead and repurchase. But I would recommend it because it is sulfate free, and if you like scents that do linger on your skin and you like to smell your body washes when you're showering, then I would recommend this. And this is the I was gonna say Biolage, but it is the BioSilk Silk Therapy, and it looks like this. Usually it's sold in like smaller bottles, but this stuff lasted me, I want to say like 2 years, maybe longer. No, maybe like 3 years. And no, I didn't use it with daily use, but I always was amazed when people would say, oh, like I had this product and it lasted me like a couple years. And I was like, what? But this stuff, because you use such a small amount, and I always go overboard with it, sometimes my hair definitely did look greasy and there was nothing I can do about it. But I usually use like a quarter size in my hair when I got out of the shower, and I would brush my hair and then run my hands through my hair, and I really do like this. But now that I've gone ahead and tried other like hair oils, I don't like this one. It's just too thick in my opinion, and like it's a very thin line that you can cross going from having your hair look shiny and like sleek to having it look like a hot greasy mess. So I'm not going to go ahead and repurchase this, but I really did like this, and it is paraben free, and you guys know I've been trying to go more natural and like eco-friendly and paraben free, sulfate free with my hair care and body care products, not my makeup, because I'm not ready to do that yet. But I did like this while I had it for the past couple of years, but I'm not going to go ahead and repurchase it. And then, sorry I keep touching my hair. I don't know why. I hate when people do that in videos. It's just one of like my pet peeves when I'm watching a video. But I think it's because the past week I've been curling my hair every single day, and I've just been clipping it up and like the side like that, and it hasn't been in my face. And I want to say it's because I've been in the military for such a long time, and we always have our hair up in buns, that I really can't stand when my hair is down like this and like these little bang parts like drape over my eyes. Alright, the last couple of non-makeup products that I have is this Cebu Beauty Sea Buckthorn Balancing Facial Cleanser. It looks like this, and you guys know my thoughts and opinions about this because this was in my last Empties video as well, but I'm neither here nor there on this product. It didn't do anything for my skin. It didn't do anything bad, but it didn't do anything good. So I'm not gonna go ahead and repurchase this. I know that a lot of people here on YouTube love Cebu beauty products, but this just didn't wow me by any particular means, so I'm probably not going to go ahead and try out any more skincare products from this line. You guys know that I use just minimal skincare products, and I really don't ever have a problem with my skin acting up. So I always want to say that I'm not going to go ahead and switch it up, but sometimes something just like, I saw this and I was like, oh, I have to get this because it was at Marshall's and it was at like a discounted price, and I really wanted to try it and be like all the other YouTube beauty gurus that, you know, have tried this product in this line, but not so much. It was whatever to me, and I'm not going to go ahead and repurchase it. And then I have this KMS California Hairstay, and this is the maximum hold hairspray. It looks like this, and this was just a small travel size. I threw this in my bag when I was going away to an overnight drill for the army. I want to say maybe last drill or the drill before that, and there wasn't a ton of product. Now I know I've used this in the past, so like this particular bottle, so it's not like I used it up in one drill weekend, even though I like my hair super crisp and I don't like those little baby hairs poking out of my bun. But I did like this. I'm not going to go ahead and repurchase it because you guys know that my favorite is the Healthy Sexy Soy hairspray. It's just, it leaves your hair so touchable, smooth, and then it's not crunchy. So I would pick this up if I was in a pinch, and I just don't remember where I got this from. I want to say that I didn't buy this. I want to say that I got this as a free gift with an Ulta purchase. Yeah. And then the last kind of body care thing that I have, or a hair care product, is this American Cream hair conditioner, and this is by Fresh. And my good friend here on YouTube got me this in our makeup swap, and oh, I probably should be more specific. My good friend Elle here on YouTube got me this in our makeup swap. It was the first makeup swap I ever did here on YouTube, so it's like super sentimental to me, and she's fantastic. You guys probably know who she is if you have been watching my videos, because I mentioned her a lot, and we're actually in the works of doing another beauty swap / maybe baby swap, because she is expecting, and I'm so excited and happy for her. Like I'm gonna sneak some baby stuff in, so just be aware in the haul. And when she does her unboxing, there's gonna be some baby stuff in there. But this stuff, I tried a couple times, like once or twice, and I wasn't really impressed with it. But then I pulled it back out when I moved into this place, and I love it. Like, I can't even tell you how much I love this conditioner. One of my favorite conditioners I've ever tried of all time. It's a very liquid consistency. It's not very thick, so I didn't really think it was going to moisturize my hair, but it does for some reason. It has like this magic stuff in it, and it makes my hair super soft. And the only thing that I'm not so keen about is the scent, and it's supposed to smell like strawberries and vanilla, but like a strawberry vanilla milkshake. But to me, it just smells like baby powder, or like how dry shampoo smells like, and I don't like that scent. It's too baby powdery for me. But I did use it because, even though I wasn't super fond of the scent, because I just love the way this product worked on my hair. So I am going to go ahead and repurchase it in the big size. Hopefully I can just withstand the scent. It doesn't linger in your hair, but just when you're in the shower, it's pretty strong. So I am going to purchase the full size of this, because I did receive this as a gift, and I highly recommend this. You guys know I've been switching a lot of my products over to Lush. I know it's expensive, but I really do stand behind what this company supports. And I think that one of the biggest things is that not only are they natural, but they are cruelty free, and that just like makes my heart happy when I know that companies are cruelty free, and it definitely makes me want to support them, because I am against animal testing. I just couldn't imagine anyone putting anything on Olivia and trying to like test out beauty products. Like, that to me is just absolutely ridiculous. So, and I have two more things that are not beauty, but these are the Simply Home Yankee candles. This is in Shoreline and this is in Bamboo, and they're okay. The center was all right. I'm not going to go ahead and repurchase these, but I do have the Bath and Body Works candles, the 3-wick candles. I purchased 2 a little while ago, and I'm just going to get around to start burning them because they are spring summer scents. They were, I forget what scent they are, but they smell amazing. So I'm not going to go ahead and repurchase them, but I liked burning them while they lasted. And then the end of this is all makeup. So this was just one little sample, and this is the Fresh Life Eau de Parfum, and it smells all right. I just wanted to try this because a lot of people talk about these fresh scents, and at the same time, these fresh scents are always included in like Sephora perfume kits and Sephora samples, so I wanted to give it a shot. I wasn't a huge fan. I definitely wouldn't go ahead and repurchase, or I definitely wouldn't go ahead and purchase a full-size bottle of that perfume. And then of course, I used up a couple of packages of lashes. These are the Ardell Double Up ones, and of course, I didn't save the lashes. I really need to do that so that way you guys can see what they look like, but they're like always covered in lash glue, and I'm usually like taking them off at the end of the night when it's pretty late, and I just chuck them in the trash when I'm done using them, so. And then these are 2 nail files. These are Spa Sisters. I got them at TJ Maxx, I think in a pack of 4 or 5. I use them to either file down my real nails or my acrylics, and they only tend to last for like 1 or 2 uses, and then you have to chuck them out. But it's okay because they're pretty affordable. They're only a couple dollars, and I do have a really awesome nail file that I picked up from Sally's. I just can't remember where it is at the current moment, so I can't show you guys. And then for makeup, I used up a lot of eyeliners. Not necessarily where they are completely like 100% dried up, but it's time to let them go because I have a ridiculous amount of eyeliner. So the first 3 are a pack that I picked up at Marshall's, and these are the Kat Von D eyeliners in Trooper, and they just have different application tips. So let me just open them all for you. So they look like this, and they were all right. I definitely wouldn't go ahead and repurchase these in the store. I don't even know if they're available anymore. I do like the regular Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, but I don't like it as much as my Stila Stay All Day liquid eyeliner. So I'm not gonna repurchase these, but they were all right. They were super black. They dry to a shiny finish though, and I like a matte finish. So the next couple eyeliners, one is the Maybelline Precise by Eye Studio eyeliner in the shade Black. It looks like this, and this is what the tip looks like. It is a felt tip. This one used to be one of my favorites, and I do like it a lot. The one thing, let me swatch it for you. Oh, now of course it's going to show you that it's black. But this was drying out. I've had it for quite a few months, and I don't like to hold on to liquid eyeliners for an extended period of time because, you know, they do go next to your eyeball, and you don't want to put anything on it that's too old for fear of infection. So I did like this. I'm not going to go ahead and repurchase it because, which will be leading into my next one, because this is the L'Oreal, the Super Slim Infallible Liquid Eyeliner, and it looks like this, and let me show you, and of course this one doesn't looks brand new as well when I swatch it, but this one's right here. This is the L'Oreal, this one is the Maybelline, and I definitely like the L'Oreal one better because it is more pigmented. So as you can tell, even when they're both brand new, the L'Oreal one is more pigmented. I love the way that this one has a grip. It's super easy to just wing out your eyeliner. And you guys know I've had trouble with doing my wing ever since I've been wearing winged eyeliner for like 10 years. So by no means am I a subject matter expert, but this eyeliner makes it so easy to either just line your upper lash line or just wing it out. It's just super easy and user friendly. So my good friend here, on YouTube, Liz, who I did a beauty swap with, actually got me a backup of this eyeliner. So I'm super excited and thankful, and I am going to start using it, but not until some of my other black eyeliners dry out. And then the last one that I have is this Milani Liquid Like eyeliner pencil, and it is in the shade number 01 Black, and it looks like this. And it's a retractable one. As you can tell, it's all gone, and I really love these eyeliners. I think they are absolutely fantastic. They are very easy to use, and they just glide on your eyes. They stay put immediately. They have to dry down for a couple seconds, but afterwards they do not budge. They don't transfer on your lower lash line. They don't transfer up on your lid. They stay put all day long. They don't fade. So highly recommend this pencil eyeliner. I'm not going to go ahead and repurchase it because I have a ton of eyeliners, but I do want to say that, and of course I can't find the other one. Oh, here they are. I have them in 2 colored shades as well, purple and blue, and every time I wear either of these shades, I get compliments on my eyeliners. So I love these eyeliners. Milani is one of my favorite companies from the drugstore when it comes to eyeliners because these ones literally last all day, and I'm trying the pencil ones where you have to sharpen, and I do like those. They transfer a little bit on my eyelids just because I have Asian eyes, but I really like these retractable ones. And then I have this Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. It's just the small deluxe size sample, and it's pretty much brown for my brow products that I normally use, but I really like this stuff. I was going to go ahead and purchase the full size, but I actually ended up going ahead and purchasing at Ulta, I think like 2 weeks ago, the full size of the tinted brow gel in the shade Auburn. So this is what Auburn looks like. I do have it in my brows along with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Caramel, and those two just together work amazing with my hair color no matter what shade it is for some reason. And then I have this Revlon Precision Latex Lash Adhesive, and it looks like this. This is so gross, look. But this stuff is my favorite holy grail lash glue. I like it more than Duo. I like it more than this Andrea Brush On Eyelash Adhesive. It's the best one I've ever found, but the dilemma is that I can only order this online. It is only sold at Walmart.com, and I don't know if they just are going to plan on discontinuing this. Even this one was already, you could tell, a little bit older when I received it, because when I opened it up, it didn't have like the regular consistency or texture that it normally has, if that makes any sense. So I only got to use this for a short time, and then I was like, no, this one's going in the trash. I did just place an order online with Walmart.com to order a couple things for my house, and I ended up getting another one of these. It just came in the mail the other day, and that one actually is like perfect. I just opened it up to make sure that maybe this one was just a bad one, and the other new one that I had, it looks just like all the other ones that I've purchased in the past. And I remember you used to be able to pick this up at CVS, but now they don't have the Precision Latex one. This is the one I like the most. It's the easiest one to use in my opinion, and it's the easiest one to take off. So, the one thing I have to mention, it smells like peanuts. I don't know why. That's neither good nor bad in my opinion. It's very random that a lash adhesive would smell like peanuts in my opinion. And then I have 2 mascaras. One is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. It looks like this. And this is just the small size, and this is what the wand and the brush head look like. And it almost has like an hourglass shape, if you can tell. But this is one of my favorite Holy Grail mascaras. The only thing is, sometimes it transfers on my lower lash line and sometimes it doesn't. So I can never be 100% certain if I'm going for a look where I'm going to be wearing my makeup for a very long extended period of time. I don't reach for this anymore because you just never know when it's going to travel down your face. So otherwise, I love the fact that this mascara gives on my eyelashes. Very full, very voluminous, very false looking, but I don't really think, like, I can't imagine that it's better than Sex. Like, it's just a mascara. And then moving on, this is the Mascara Volume Effect Fossils Baby Doll by YSL, and this is a small deluxe size as well. And this is what the wand and the brush head look like. Now, originally, I did not like this mascara. The wand and the brush head just, it didn't wow me by any means. Like, look how small. I was like, this is gonna take forever to like coat my lashes. But then I realized I really like this for the bottom lash line. Brushes that have very small bristles work amazing for a bottom lash line, and then also for like inner corner small baby lashes. But to just use this as a regular mascara, it didn't wow me by any means. This didn't really transfer either, but I would never go ahead and purchase the full size because it's just, it doesn't produce enough results for me to want to go out and spend the $30 something for this mascara. And then I have, this is my last Revlon lip butter, and this is in the shade number 063 Wild Watermelon. It looks like this, and it's gone. This was a really pretty shade, and you guys know, if you watched my last video, that I've really been into whoa. You guys know how I like to drop something every video, so we were getting towards the end of the video anyway, and I really hadn't dropped anything, so there we go. Now that we have that out of the way, you guys know that I've really been into wearing like reddishy, orangey, like bright, vibrant colors, and this, very pigmented, but you guys know my issue with lip butters, they just tend to slide all over your mouth, and that's not a good look to go for, especially when you're wearing a orangey red shade. So I think for now I'm going to hold off on ever buying lip butters again, because I think honestly it was just like a trendy thing, a trendy phase to go through. When these came out, everyone needed to go out and buy like the whole entire shade range, but now that they've just kind of fallen by the wayside, I don't feel the impulse to go ahead and ever buy another one of these again. But they are super moisturizing, and there are some really beautiful shades in the collection. It's just, in my opinion, not worth it to me. And then the last, or the second to last thing, is this Nivea A Kiss of Care and Color, and this is in the shade Sheer Berry, and it looks like this, and this is depressing. So it's pretty much full, like as you can tell. I barely used any, but let me swatch it for you. It's a really pretty shade, and this is with a pretty good amount of swatches. It's a really pretty shade, but the scent, oh my goodness. So you guys know how I said that this smells like baby powder, this American Cream conditioner, this stuff smells like baby powder, like you were just rubbing baby powder on your lips, and I can't stand that. So even though I really like the shade, I tried it a couple times. It is moisturizing, it is pigmented, but the scent is like so overpowering, and I just do not like the scent at all, that I just couldn't even use it. So that's going in the trash. And the last thing that I have is this, excuse me, we're almost done. So the last thing I have is this Josie Maran Bare Naked Nail Wipe, and this is a 3-in-1 nail polish remover, cuticle, and nail treatment. And it looks like this. This was just a sample pack, and it had one wipe in it. And I used this because I actually painted my natural nails the other day, but you guys know that these are not natural anymore. And what I really enjoyed about this is that, first of all, it had no scent to it. It didn't have that acetone nail polish scent, and I hate using nail polish remover around the puppies, because I feel like their sense of smell is 40 times stronger than ours, so they can probably smell nail polish remover from a mile away. So I really like this, and let me tell you all about like great little things about this, is that it's organic. It has organic argan oil. It has all natural ingredients. It's paraben free, cruelty free, no synthetic fragrances. It's vegan, and like it's gluten free. So how could you not like this product? It pretty much like almost seems like a healthy product to use on your nails, and that's shocking in my opinion. So I have a small size container of these as well because Josie Moran had a 500-point perk at Sephora a little while ago, and I picked up one of the kits because I really have been getting into Josie Moran products. I love the fact that they're on the more natural side and that they are cruelty free, and she is a beautiful, beautiful girl, and I just feel like I want to support her brand as opposed to like other brands that aren't necessarily into giving back to the community. She has an organization that contributes some of the proceeds of some of her products to like women empowerment. So overall it's a win-win for everyone. Win for her and win for me when I pick up some of the products. And I really did like this nail wipe, and I think I'm actually going to go ahead and purchase the full package of these nail wipes once I'm done using the rest of my nail polish remover. I probably will just go ahead and stick with these ones because they did work really well. I do have to mention though, it wasn't a dark shade. I was wearing a very light baby pinkish neutral shade, so I don't know how these would work with like a deep red or a deep purple, but I'm definitely gonna go find out because I really liked this nail polish remover cuticle treatment, and it's more of like an oil base, so it doesn't dry out your skin and it just moisturizes your cuticles. So, and that is it. I know it was super long because I'm looking at my battery right now and it's already half gone. And I know that these two crazies, Olivia and Sebastian, come here, want to go visit their grandma and have lunch today. So let me grab one of them real fast. Olivia, come here. You wanna say hello? Oh. All right, well, we have to go because we're gonna go have lunch with our grandma, right? But say bye, YouTube. You're gonna lick off all my lipstick and makeup. Say see you later, YouTube. All right, and I do want to mention quickly because my HD filming capabilities are gonna stop in 3 minutes. But I do want to mention what is on my lips right now. I have a MAC Pro Longwear Lip Liner in Nice and Spicy. This is a really pretty brown neutral shade. And then I lined my lips, not like Kylie Jenner, guys. I just regularly line them. And then I put this lipstick in Idol on top, and this is by Quo, and this I actually got in my swap with Elle on YouTube as well. It's really pretty dark brown shade, and you guys know I love vampy colors. I just really like the way this looks. I think it pulled my whole makeup look together, and oh, I know this is gonna be scary close up, but I wanted to show you I am wearing this Stila Stay All Day liquid eyeliner in a dark like forest green shade, and I love it. I think it like makes my eyes pop. It makes my makeup look just like super like warm toned, and I really like the way it looks. It's the first time I've ever used this shade on my eyes, and I absolutely love it. So that is it from me. I have to recycle all of these products, and then I am on my way to go have lunch with my mom. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I feel like I did a ton of talking in this video. It's gonna be super long, but I know a lot of you guys like my long videos anyway, so have a great weekend, and hopefully I will see you later on this week for a haul video. Bye!